You need to get yourself a few of these. I'll just steer a bit to the right of that big rut there so it didn't go. Keep the revs up, change gears quickly, and you should be right. Daiwa Salters 8000. Good tip for you, get them instead of stuffing around with tape. Oh yeah, good gummy. Have a look at that. We're on. Persistence pays off. Hey guys, have a look at that. On to something good here. It's been an awesome night. Hey legends, and welcome back to another episode. Just about to head over the beach. Gonna let the tyres down. I think if you're serious about four-wheel driving, you need to get yourself a few of these. These are unreal. You set them to whatever pressure you want them down to, screw them on, and they let it down to that pressure you want. They make things so much easier. I want to get a couple more of them actually, but yeah, I normally let my tyres down to around between 15 and 20 pound, depending on how soft the beach is. But if you're just starting off with your four-wheel driving, I think you're better off letting them down to 15. And if you're still getting bogged, well, you can even let them down a bit more. But if you let them down, don't want to let them down too far. Otherwise, you end up running your tyres off the rims. But yeah, between 15 and 20 pound, depending on how soft the sand is. But yeah, I'll get the tyres down and head over the beach, see what it looks like. She's pretty windy this trip, but doesn't mean we won't catch fish. But yeah, we'll get over there, see how we go. Ew. This hill ain't exactly soft and steep, but I always pull up before the hill and have a look at the ruts and that, and pick the best line to take. And I start off in first, put it in the second, and then ride up the hill in the second gear on a steady pace, 2,500, 3,000 revs. Steady as she goes. Try and not get the big ruts if you can. I'll just steer a bit to the right of that big rut there so it didn't go fully in the big rut, because as I've found out, you can damage it underneath your car. This one's a bit steeper, but same thing. Second gear over the left this time, keep out of the big ruts. And too easy. That hill's pretty good at the moment. It was pretty chopped up at one stage, but I think the rain's softened it up a bit. Smooth. When you hit the beach, make sure you always change gears quickly, keep the revs up, change gears quickly, and you should be right. Whoa, that was softer than it looked. But yeah, always keep the revs up, keep steady revs, keep the revs in between 2 and 3 grand. I reckon around 2.5 grand is good. Sometimes you have to pick the revs up more when she's boggier, but 2.5 is doing it alright today. I always always like to reverse into the fishing spot. Hey, down the beach now, just starting to set up the rods, and I thought I'll have a bit of talk with you about fishing rods. If you're going to get serious about beach fishing, you need to get yourself a decent quality rod. I mean, you can pick up some half decent combos, rod and reels, but if you're serious about beach fishing, you're going to do it often. Preferably I'd get a decent rod and reel that's going to last you a while. One that can cope with the salt water and getting wet, sand and crap in it. If you're doing a lot of surf fishing and you buy a combo, yeah, it might last you a few years, but I think you're better off spending a bit more money. Saying that, I got this rod, it's a Daiwa beef stick. 15 to 24 kilo, and it's a very light rod actually. I don't think you'd want to put too much pressure on the rod, but you take it easy on it. It does a good job, I think, for the price. I think I bought the first one on special for $80 or something, and the second one was $90, something like that. But yeah, not a bad rod for the price, and yeah, last year a few good years down the beach fishing flat out, that's for sure. And one of the reels I've got with the rod, I've got two of these rods actually, and this reel was my favourite out of the two. She's a Saltus, Daiwa Saltus 8000, and very good quality reel. Once again, I'll give you a tip. What I normally do when I buy fishing reels is I normally buy the one from the year before, and I check out the reviews on the reels and that, see what people say about them. But yeah, I saw good reviews on this, so I bought it and I'm very happy with it. Doesn't mind the salt water, quality reel. I just rinse my reels off with fresh water after every trip and wipe them down. Simple as. But yeah, good quality reel. Once again, I got that on special because it was one from the year before. I think I got it for $180 or something. But yeah, very good reel for that price. You can get one from the year before, get it for a decent price, and a good quality reel matched up with a beef stick. Or you can spend a bit more money, but depends how much time you're going to spend fishing, I think. But I've got a good quality rod and reel here for $250 that I'm pretty happy with.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, 9.
Also, one other tip I'll give you. For years, I used to use glow sticks and tie them on, wrap tape around them every trip and that, but then my mate got me onto these lacerator rings to use on male lambs actually, to get rid of you know what, but they work awesome. I put 3 on there, and I used I buy the cheap glow stick from the cheap shops, and yeah, 3 lacerator rings on there. They hold on really well. I'll show you later on when it gets dark. But yeah, that's a good tip for you. Get them instead of stuffing around with tape every time, and half the time the tape gets wet and comes undone, and it's a pain in the ass. these things, they last for years. And I hold the glow sticks on. The glow sticks don't move around and crap. But yeah, later actually did that one. The reels are Penn Clash 8000. And I'll show you that later. I get these rods in the water. Been a bit breezy, but not too bad. The forecasted south to southwest winds, 15 to 25 kilometres, dropping off to about, a bit under 20 kilometres tonight. Hopefully it drops even lower than that, but yeah, not too bad. Hopefully we can pick up some good fish. But yeah, I'll get stuck into it. Hope those tips help you out.
Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got...
As usual, I'm putting squid on one rod, pilchard on the other. Always pays to have both out, I reckon. And if I catch fresh salmon, throw out some fresh salmon. Been very quiet for the salmon here this season. Very quiet. Right. Here we go. Alright. Look at the size of that. Tell you what, wasn't easy getting him in by myself. Not him.
Fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back.
As you can see, as I was saying, she's not exactly boggy, but I'll just, for those beginners out there, people that never used these before, all you really need to do is make sure you clear out, and these are really good. Like it, you don't need a shovel. You got these double as a shovel, but yeah, just want to dig out the front and the back of the tyres, like up to about halfway up the car, sort of thing. Just clear that all out so that when you're bogged, so your tyre's going to drop before you take off, give you a bit of momentum. But yeah, just use this to dig out the front and back. Pretty easy to do. And what you do, you wedge these in as good as you can in front of the tyre. Hang this rope out here so it doesn't get buried. I just use high range, put her in first gear high range. Some people use low range, but I just like to use, only time I'll use low range is if I'm really bogged and just can't move. But most of the time, high range does it for me. So yeah, put it in first, high range, plenty of revs, and you should get out of that bog. And then worry about what's up ahead of you, as well as letting tyres down more as well. If you're bogged, your tyres are too high, so drop them some more. But yeah, just sort of give you a bit of an idea of what to do when you're bogged, using these tread recovery tracks. So yeah, there you go. Hope that helps.
You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same.
Right, these are the glow sticks I use, and these are the elastotor rings. Fit nice and tightly on the glow sticks. One in the middle, one there, one at the top. Like so, they fit perfectly, I reckon. That's all I give you is another tip. If you're serious about full driving and beach fishing, get yourself a set of these. I've only got 2 so far. Many years I drove down here without them, but I actually got myself out of a pretty decent bog the other week, well, actually a couple of months ago. So yeah, if you're serious about four-wheel drive, definitely get yourself some of these. These are Tread GT recovery tracks, I think they call them. Got them on special for $180 a pair. And make sure you put these on them too, because first time I used them, one side it was really boggy sand, one side had gone over the tread and got out of there. I went back to get them and I couldn't find them. So when you get over the top of them with the car, they bury themselves. So yeah, put these on them. We're on. Oh, unreal. Oh, what do we got? Salmon or something, I reckon. Salmon. A little gummy shark. Little baby gummy. Hey guys, have a look at that. I'm standing behind the car because it's so windy. I need to block the wind. But yeah, first shark rod just before sundown. Been stuffing around a bit, getting glow sticks on the rod and that, but I'm going to keep her. I was going to release her because she's pretty small, very small, but she's well and truly legal, and she's been hooked in the gills, as you can see, so I really don't think she'd survive. But yeah, I'll take this girl home, and little boy actually, take this boy home. First fish of the night. Well, I just threw a pilly out, got back to the car, looked up, and this one was slack. So didn't see the bite, but tide's just starting to push in. Same thing's happening that's happened most trips lately. It hadn't got too much before low tide. Well, actually I've got a couple fish on low tide, but yeah, they seem to start coming on the chew when the tide moves in. It's only a small high tide tonight, but yeah, it's looking good. I reckon the fish are going to come on. Get some burley out, get the baits happening. Hang on. Here we got another little gummy shark. Well, the babies are out tonight. Have a look at that. I was thinking my hooks did it, but and I looked at it again, like that's an old wound. Don't know how that happened, but might have been someone else's hooks or line. But he's still, that's a little girl actually. She's still healthy, as you can see. Yeah, a healthy little girl despite her wound there. So I'll get her back nice and healthy. Still, she'll live a long life, I reckon. She doesn't get caught again. Yeah, how's that wound? Definitely, probably not that old, but it's in her gills. Yeah, plenty of kick in her. There she is, out that way, girl. Yeah, she's alright. 'Cause that's what it takes. Finally on. Oh, good, better gummy shark. Oh yeah, good gummy. Wow, she's a big girl, 118. Oh well, settle. I'm gonna tag and get you back. Have a look at that. I've persisted. I tell you what, it's been hard. It's been blowing. Nothing under 20 kilometres since I got here. Westerly, I think it's finally turned to the southwest and finally starting to drop. And look what I get. 118 centimetres of gummy shark. Got to get her back. Nice and fresh. I've tagged her. She's too big to keep. The other ones are too small. This one's too big. Another big yellow tag release. So stoked to do this. That's 3 big girls I've tagged in 2 weeks. So happy. Hopefully whoever catches them again reports it. Who knows how big they're going to be then. Get ready to go. Go on, get off you go. Oh, yeah. I can't stress enough, if you're just getting into beach fishing, you really need to burley. This is the way I do it. I just get old pilchards, pull them apart into a few pieces and throw them out every bait or two. And yeah, you need to do that consistently for the whole night. If you really want to catch fish, you need to burley. But yeah, this is my trace anyway. On the sinker trace I've got an 8-0 and 2 10-0s. Got the 8-0 on the tail, so I think that's all you need on the tail. 10-0s on the top part of the fish. BKK, octopus, beaked hooks. And I got the glow bead there. A few people ask me, do you think the glow bead puts off the fish? No, in fact I think it does the opposite. I don't think the fish see the glow bead as a light. I think the fish see the glow bead as like a reflection, like off of scales of fish. The reflection you see when you shine light on a fish in the water at night. That's just my opinion, but hey, it works for me, that's for sure. Anyway, that's and I got 80-pound Black Magic fluorocarbon on the hook trace, 60-pound Black Magic fluorocarbon on the sinker trace. Do a Halco snap swivel onto I've got 80-pound braid on this rod. Bit of an overkill, but it wasn't meant to be for this sort of fishing. And a 6-ounce grapple sinker. That's me rig, and it does the job for me, that's for sure. If you want to check out how I make the rig, watch episode 36, I think it is. We're on again, this time on the pilly. Oh yeah, oh good fish. Oh yeah, oh this could be a mully or another big gummy. Oh, that's a good fish, all right, look at that. Big head shakes. Oh, swimming in. Shark, another shark. Another big shark. Wow, he swam in so quick. Have a look at that, legends. I reckon it's, what's the time? Yeah, it's about 2:40 in the morning now. I'll tell you what, if this doesn't say persistence pays off, I don't know what does. I've persisted through the strong winds since I got here. It's finally dropped off now, and Picked up 4 good gummies. This one's 110. So I'm going to take this one home. Gotta keep some fish in the freezer, because I'm not going to be able to fish in the boat again this season. But anyway, what a night's fishing. You bloody ripper. No silver, but plenty of gummies in some pretty crap weather. I have to say, it's been a hard night's fishing. Been blowing most of the night. It's finally dropped off a bit now. He's back to probably 10 to 15 kilometres now. But once again, I noticed as soon as I started whirling and baiting up consistently, fish came more often. Wow. Wow. I was just about to go and bait up. I looked down, the rod's buckling over. Oh, this is a big fish. Oh, big head shakes. Big head shakes. Where are you? Whoa, big fish. Yeah. Whoa, bigger shark. This one's getting tagged. Have a look at that. 109 centimetres. I've tagged her. I'm gonna let her go. She got hooked in the gills there a bit, but she should be right. She's flat out. She's ready to go. But anyway, yeah, ended up being an awesome night after being so windy most of the night. Ended up getting 5 gummies. Got to be happy with that. Tell you what, no mullies. Don't know where they are, but hey, got to be happy with getting that many gummy sharks. Anyway, get this back. Oh yeah, look at that. There she goes. Ew. Hey, you bunch of legends. That's the end of another session. And another awesome session despite the terrible weather blowing its guts out all night. Well, hope those tips that I shared with you help you out if you're getting started with beach fishing and full driving. See you in the next one soon, hopefully, legends. Ew. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks, legends. You.